I got a concern. What now? I want to speak to the people asking God to take control. Releasing isn't losing control, it's finally trusting the one who never lost it. I want to speak to the people carrying everyone else's burdens. Somewhere along the way, you confuse being needed with being loved. God never asked you to save everyone, that's his job. I want to speak to the people who won't step out until they know every detail. If God answered every question before you moved, you'd be walking by information, not faith. I want to speak to the people holding on to relationships that God has told them to release. You're not holding on because it's healthy. You're holding on because you're terrified that letting go means nobody else will choose you. I want to speak to the people who say they trust God but can't sleep at night. Your body is carrying a burden your prayers already handed to God. Rest is also an act of faith. I want to speak to the people who overthink everything. Overthinking is often fear wearing the mask of wisdom. You keep searching for answers because you're afraid of making the wrong move. I want to speak to the people who keep forcing doors open. Every door you force open because of fear is a declaration that you don't believe God can open the right one. I want to speak to the people who need a backup plan for every promise. You've been disappointed so many times that certainty has become your idol. But faith has never required certainty, only trust. I want to speak to the people who always needs to be there for everyone. Somewhere along the way, you confuse being needed with being loved. I want to speak to the people who keep checking on what they already prayed about. You're not checking because you're curious. You're checking because you're afraid God won't come through.